Hey, it's Verilink here, and today I'm at Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is my second episode in VR around the world.
So if you're wondering exactly what Area 15 actually is, well, it's a massive venue that has immersive entertainment, including VR. So we're here for the VR and a few other things. Now that you got the backstory, let's head in. When I first walked into Area 15, to me it looks like a neon utopia and kind of like cyberpunk, just a little bit like cyberpunk mixed with a mini Vegas. Our first stop in Area 15 is a place called VIRTUALIS. VIRTUALIS VR is a free roam VR experience that also has some added bonuses. Stick around and I'll tell you all about that after the experience. So before we begin, I just want to say thank you to VIRTUALIS for having me and allowing me to shoot this video. It was an awesome time and your experience is amazing. Now I'm going to pass it on to Irene to give you guys a bit more information about the experience.
Free roam VR. We're the largest in North America with two 2,200 square foot arenas.
Okay.
So the biggest difference between our VR and a lot of other VRs is when we say free roam, that means you're not sitting in a pod and you're not attached to anything. We have full body tracking, which allows you to freely roam throughout the arena. So there's no restrictions as far as having to stay in a little limited space.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's just a huge space, a giant arena type space.
It's about the size of a basketball arena. We have two of them.
Oh wow, okay. Wow, all right.
Yeah, and we have the 4D effects. We have heat, we have wind, and we have scent.
Okay.
So it's basically like being dropped in the middle of a
you actually have sensory effects. I haven't seen that anywhere before yet.
Yeah.
The actual, okay.
There's heat.
Awesome.
You'll feel wind, and then you'll have scent.
Okay.
And there are some actual live props in there as well.
Okay.
For example, if you do action one, we have action or exploration. Action being like a zombie shooting. We have two zombie shooter games, or a player versus player. And then if you don't want shooting is not your thing, you can do an exploration.
Okay.
So in both of those, we'll have some live props. For obviously with the action, you'll have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's the largest amount of people can fit in one play space?
we can run 20 people at one time.
Wow. Okay, that is really
not
big.
all in the same
space?
experience.
Uh-huh.
We can split up our arenas and we can do 5 patient 0, 5 patient 0, 5 patient 0, 5 patient 0. Our larger experiences will use all 2,200 square feet. Like TCAL, we can go up to 8 people in the same experience.
Wow.
And our player versus player is 6, and that uses the whole arena as well.
All right, that sounds great. Are you all going to expand even more potentially?
Yes, we have a new one that's about to be released as well, which is another player versus player, and it's pretty sweet. It's definitely next level. As far as expanding locations, yes.
Okay, great. I can't wait to try that out next time I'm here.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Let's go in.
All right, let's cruise on in. All right, let me get you guys set up. You're going to be in 4, 5, and 6, and you're just going to have a seat. I'm going to have your host come in.
Okay.
Okay, this is our pre-stage area. These are our player stations. This is where you guys come in. We're going to have you seated. Your host will go over the instructions and what you're about to do. And we're going to get you kitted up and then into the arenas.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we're not allowed to shoot actual footage in the game's play space, but I can show you some actual video footage of what games we played. So the first game we played was Temple of the Diamond Skull, and this game was a bit more chill, but a kind of like a spooky atmosphere type game. So not really exciting, but really spooky, and it kind of makes you think like you might have a jump scare or something like that, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. The second game we played was a VR type shooter game called Patient Zero, and this game was awesome and it was really cool because we actually got to use VR guns that had a really good haptic feedback.
So I just got a Virtualis and that experience was crazy. One of the best VR experiences I've ever had in my life. So in Virtualis, it's not just a VR place to go to. When you're in VR and playing the VR games there, you're actually able to smell and feel different senses, such as heat, wind, and you can even sometimes smell the forest.
Pause. So this is VIRTUALIS from the future, and I forgot to tell you all that you don't have to use any controllers when you are playing VR here. You only have trackers on your feet and on your hands, and that's it. So when you're picking up things, you're actually just picking it up with your hands, and it works so well. It looks like you're moving your hands and everything. So what I'm guessing is that they have trackers on anything that you're picking up or moving around that also tracks that as well. So for example, in the game Diamond Skull, I actually had to pick up a plank of wood, and what I think they did was got an actual plank of wood and put some trackers on it. The only time when you need something kind of like a controller is when you're playing Patient Zero, and in that instant you get a really cool haptic feedback VR gun.
Super crazy. I have not been to any place like this before. And now we're gonna go ahead and go to Dueling Axis.
So for those of you who have never heard of Dueling Axis, well, it's an amazing axe throwing lounge with an amazing bar and great drinks. Not to mention a badass VIP lounge. If you're new to axe throwing, the amazing staff will show you exactly how it works.
While you're here today, couple safety things first. No fingers in the cage, no drinks in the lane. One axe in the lane at a time, one thrower in the lane at a time. And when y'all are passing the axe back and forth, we ask you rack it on the pole, grab from there. All right, right hand, same hold. You're gonna bring it straight up, back over your shoulder, rest it on the back, tuck your elbow in. You're gonna step with the left and you're gonna release about eye level. For one hand, y'all wanna start just before the tape and you're gonna step into it. If that's not working, try two hands. So same hold with your left. You're going to put your right over your left. Make a V with your thumbs. Straight up, back over the center of your head. You're going to step with the right, squeeze in with your elbows, and release about eye level. For two hands, come back just one more step. And then the right hand. So right, put your left over your right. Make a V with your thumbs. Straight up, back over the center. Step with your left, squeeze in with your elbows, and release eye level. All right, like I said, come back just one more step for two hands. If you guys notice it's hitting on the head of the axe, scoot forward. If it's hitting on the handle, y'all are gonna move back. Okay. Your biggest thing will be your follow through. So after you release at eye level, you're gonna continue to bring your body all the way through. Okay. All right? And then once you're ready, you're gonna keep score on the iPad. Open it up here. So anywhere the axe sticks in the board, you'll just tap the number on the iPad. It goes between two numbers, always take the bigger. If it misses, it drops, it falls out, tap miss drop. The blue balls are green on your board. They're in the outer ring of the one. They're gonna be worth 8 points on your 5th and your 10th throw. If y'all hit one, tap the blue circle. The iPad knows how and when to score it. And when you're ready to go back and forth, you're just gonna tap on your name.
When coming here, I definitely recommend bringing a competitive group of friends and getting a lot of drinks. Next time I'm in Vegas, I'm definitely coming back here. 10 out of 10. The next stop on our list is a place called Omega Mart. So Omega Mart is kind of hard to explain exactly what it is. I guess it would kind of be like if VR chat was in the real world without any loading times. And what I mean by this is that you can enter different worlds within Omega Mart. I would highly recommend looking through every nook and cranny while you are in this world. Another really cool thing about Omega Mart is that it actually has a storyline. Now, I honestly don't really know exactly what's happening in the storyline, but to me it seems like kind of Boneworks / Bone Labs like storyline where there's another universe or another universe was able to open up. But I can't really get the gist of it because it's a lot of reading and information that you actually have to go into to get what the storyline is actually talking about. And honestly, I didn't really feel like doing that, just like in Bone Labs. But I did think it was cool that they did add something extra just in case you want to solve some mysteries. So the magic behind Omega Mart is that when you first go in the store, it does look like a regular store and you can pretty much buy almost anything in there. But you do have to pay attention to the details. Inside the actual store, they have products like just add baking soda and what is butter. Now, I would recommend being curious here is the best way to find a secret entrance, because once you get into the secret world, that's when the fun starts. So it looks like we have reached the end of this video, and I just want to give a big thanks to VIRTUALIS and Dueling Axes for letting me come and film inside your venues. Most of this video would not be possible without your help. Thank you. If you want to check out Area 15 for yourself, I'll leave a link to the website in the description below. This is now the second episode in this series, so please let me know in the comments below if you would like me to add anything so I can make this series better. Also, if you have any recommendations of places you want me to visit, please put that in the comments below as well. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would really help the channel out. And if you would like to support the channel even more, become a Patreon. If you ever wanted to see your name at the end of my videos or get a shout out, become a Patreon. If you want to ask me any questions, put it in the comments below, or of course, hit me up on Twitter or TikTok. As always, have a wonderful day or night. Peace out.
Hey, it's VIRTUALIS here, and today I'm at Area 15 in Motherfucker. Hey, it's VIRTUALIS here, and today I'm at Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is my second blah, 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 blah.
It's departing, hurry up.